So next exercise we're going to do is the Romanian deadlift, or an RDL. Alright, so foot positioning foundation for an RDL. Your feet are going to be much more narrow than they were for the squats. So right now, I could pretty much fit my fist between my heels if I were to come down. Just about that. Feet are facing forwards. Same 3 points of contact we've been talking about. And then you're really going to do just a hip hinge here. So the knees will have a very slight bend in them, but not much at all. It's like the cues with the squat, where you have a rope tied around your waist to pull your waist back, but you do not have the same rope around your knees to pull your knees forward. So I'm going to come here. Back is staying straight. Chest is still up. I'm not caving. You can still see the logo on my shirt. I'm coming up. Let's look at the side angle. Same stance. Hips are coming back. Very slight bend in the knees. And back up. For range of motion on this, you want to go down until you begin to feel that your lower back is starting to round. You're losing that good tension to be able to come back up. This is a big mistake that you'll see. A lot of people will do this simply just to get the weight back down to the ground. But the difference in the RDL and a conventional deadlift is that in RDL, you do not necessarily have to be lifting dead weight every time. You're focusing more on the tension that you have in your hamstrings and glutes. So make this a little bit easier to see. I'm going to hold this dumbbell. If you only have one dumbbell, I'd hold it like this. So, weight's coming down, back is straight, chest is up. I'm losing tension. I would have to start out rounding a little bit here. Back up, hips come through. Okay. So what we do not want to see is your shoulders round forward. They need to stay back. Back stays straight. We do not want to see you get here and then start to round over just so you can get the weight to the ground. Not going to be good. You've lost tension in your hamstrings and glutes. You're just getting the weight to the ground for the sake of doing it. Alright, so I'm going to do 5 reps with a dumbbell, 5 reps with a resistance band. Okay. There. Hips pull through. Chest and shoulders are staying up and back. Good. Now if you have a resistance band at home, just like we did with the split squat, put the band underneath your feet, hold the band, down, back up, down, this should be a very slow paced on the way down. You're not going quickly. So there's some good reps. You do not want to just bounce up, back and forth. Not going to be good contractions. Very common way to make this more difficult, other than just increasing the weight. You can grab that same book. In a gym, you would usually use a plate or a small step. So you would stand on that to elevate yourself. And then if you had the same barbell, dumbbells, you now have more range of motion to go. And back up. Make it easier, simply lessen the load on it or lessen the range of motion on it. Recording yourself like this is a good way to see what your range of motion is and where you can stop sooner.